Please click the subscribe button and the notification icon. It will help us a lot.
If you have no connection to the studio, there's not much choice. You know, you have to go through their recruiting process, but I don't advise it. It goes through human resources. It initially goes through people who are not artists. It's sorted out, and it's a very you know, they don't know you. Even if your work is pretty good, at any good studio, pretty good isn't good enough. And they don't know you. They don't know, you know, are you going to show up on time? Are you difficult to work with? Are you just going to be more trouble than you're worth? They don't know. And so the worst option is to coldly submit your portfolio over the internet. Nobody there knows you. And I don't do that at all, ever. I only work by reputation, where try and make myself known to the people at the studios, the art directors, people that I've worked with in the past. Because my goal is, someone's doing a new movie, they sit down and say, okay, we need people. Who are we going to contact? My hope is that somebody in that room says, oh, you know, I worked with Nathan Fowkes on a project several years ago. You know, he's not the best artist in the world, but his work is solid. He's competent. You know, he showed up on time. He was good to work with. You know, he must have had bad days, but he never showed it. You know, he showed up every day with a smile on his face, probably faking it. But that's what we need. You know, leave your bad mood at home and kind of light up the studio with your presence. And I want someone in the room to say that to the group and say, okay, let's contact him. Let's see if he's available. And they might say, well, you know, he'll be a little bit more expensive than, you know, a junior artist. Let's say, well, you know, let's just do it. You know, we don't have time to take a chance with an unknown entity. So my advice to everyone is start small, work for, you know, some small jobs, freelance jobs, small studios, and make yourself known and develop your reputation. And you make sure that that reputation is stellar. And I'll just throw one more thing. You know, I worked with an artist many years ago who is a good artist, but at the same time, you know, he's pretty, we're all moody, you know, it's just, it's how we are, it's how most people are. But this guy had a temper problem. And I remember one time he kind of flipped out, he kicked a trash can across the room, ran over, stomped up and down on it, and made quite a spectacle of himself right there in front of everybody. And this guy's a good artist, but whenever I think of him, that's what I think of. I think of that. I don't think of all the great paintings he might have done. I think of that one incident. It's unfortunate. I try not to think like that, but it's human nature. And when it comes to our reputation, we cannot allow a single doubt or weakness to show. And so that's the target I think up-and-comers should shoot for.